Hi Libra, I am here to do your weekly reading, so let's get your overall energy for the week and see what we get, okay? And please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Ah, beautiful. You have the Knight of Water, romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. Well, it could be any or all of these. And it could be, some of them are wonderful, some not so much. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Okay, now let's see what the spirit animals would like to contribute to your time. And remember to check your sun, moon, and rising for a more complete picture. Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. Okay, one more. We'll take a card from the Moonology to see what they would like to contribute for this time frame. And time is really fluid, so it says a week, but it can actually last as long as it would like to last, or as long as your energies are the way they are, okay? So anytime you would like to come in and check it out, you might find something here for you. What do we have? Show the world the real you. It's an interesting combination. Yeah, it certainly is. Okay. Let's get some cards and see what they have to share. I really do like this energy. Looks like a lot of fun. Come on, cards. Need to get my mind off of that night and back onto this deck. Okay, first card, the High Priestess. Very nice card. The High Priestess talks about using your divine feminine energy and your intuition. You're in tune with them. Use them because they will provide you with the answers that you seek. All of your answers lie within, okay? So access your inner wisdom and your divine feminine energy. Okay, let's get another card. The Hierophant. And that's talking about you learning from an official source of sorts. It could be like going back to school, going to a counselor. It could even be your higher self, but it's more of an official source that you are wanting to learn something from, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is where you are taking something and finally honing it. You're repeating and improving on something until you get it to the point that you feel it is the very best it can possibly be. All right? And it could be work-related. It could be something else as well. Typically, people would think of it as being work-related, but it could be emotions. It could be just about anything. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups, which means you are moving away from a place that no longer serves you to a place that does serve you. Okay? So let's go a little bit deeper. And if you like this reading, I would greatly appreciate it if you would give it a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. It will all help the channel to grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. You have the Strength card, which is a wonderful card. You are strong. You are subtle, but you are strong. And you show your strength through your calmness, quietness, subtleties. But whenever you need that strength, it is there. You're extremely strong, okay? In case you need that, it's there for you. It's a very interesting reading. Two of Wands. Okay. You're holding on to the world. You know where it is that you want to go. You are right now in the process, or will be, of trying to figure out how to get there. You know, like from point A to point B. How do you go from where you are to where you want to be? That's that energy. And it's interesting that it's coming out right below the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is an official learning card. So maybe you did take a class or talk to a counselor or someone that's more official to help you strategize how to go from point A to point B. Oh, here, dear, dear, dear. Okay, Five of Swords. That talks about having a disagreement with somebody. The fives, the number fives, are about instability and crisis, typically. So this is talking about you being engaged in a win-lose conflict. Trust has been broken, and you feel like you're acting in competition instead of in collaboration with others. So look for common ground. Potentially seek forgiveness if you've done something, or try to work it out with them. And if you can't, then you move on. And if you can, great. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she is very ambitious, but she is not about the niceties whatsoever. She's determined, resilient, and smart. She thinks more than she feels. She doesn't really want anything to do with, the niceties, the fluff stuff. She just wants the truth. She does not want to be lied to. And that came out right next to this card, right? So it's possible that somebody lied to you. And you're not okay with that at all. So, looking at this bottom row, okay, say somebody did something that wronged you. Try to work it out. Maybe you are able to, maybe not. But here it talks about you, all you want is the truth. That's it. You want to skip the niceties and all that, just give you the truth. And you are very strong. So you'll be able to handle whatever this is just fine. But it looks, because of this, kind of like somebody was not giving you the truth. And you were not okay with that at all. And this would indicate to me that you are making a change, period. And it could very well be because of this. You know where you want to go. You're just planning on how to get there, right? So we move up here a little bit. You're using your intuition, your divine feminine energy, going within to figure out what's going on. You do go to an official source to gather information. You're trying to finally hone your skills. Maybe it also means you're trying to work this down to find out the core. That's changing the meaning a little bit, but intuitively, I'm thinking that's possible. And here, it's saying, you're done. There's no more that you can do here. You're going on to a better place. So maybe you weren't able to work it out. There, show the world the real you. And it looks like that's what you're doing, for sure. Life is a mystery. So that would indicate to me there might be more to this story than meets the eye. In your overall energy, romantic, introspective, fickle, lack of balance in the relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. There's lots of stuff going on with this card, and almost all of it is really, really good. But I do think that whatever happened, this would be the only card that would make me feel that way. Whatever it was enough to cause you to change. Okay? To move on. You're learning how, or you learned how. Going within to find answers as well as outside of yourself to find answers. Perfecting it and moving on to a better place. So I'm not sure exactly the great relationship between this card and here. Maybe it's lack of balance in a relationship. And you're straightening that right out. Okay. So let's take one card for the Five of Swords to see if it answers that. Seven of Wands. All right. This is saying that you are defending something. You're standing at the top of the mountain defending what it is that either you created or what you feel like you're responsible for or something like that. And there are people that are wanting to take it from you. And they're willing to. And you are standing there and you are willing to defend it. Remember, you are strong. But it looks like this is creating the change. You're strong, and you're also strong enough to know when it's time to just leave. You're done. That's it. Okay, let's get a few cards from the universe. So while it doesn't say in this reading a new beginning, it looks kind of like that's going on, or at least definitely a big change. Going inside to find spiritual enlightenment, spiritual knowledge. And you also might be going inside to clear some of this out, to gain understanding. Fast-moving positive energy. So it looks like it's quite possible where you're leaving. You're doing it quickly. You're not going to hang out in that situation. Which is understandable. Totally understandable. If a problem happened and you and whoever couldn't work through it, why stay around, And this would be a miserable life to live, where you feel like you have to defend yourself all the time, Go on to a better place. All right. Yeah. The Nine of Wands. Okay. Here you have the 8. Here you have you can't see that. Here you have the 9. The 8 is fast-moving positive energy. The 9 kind of reminds me of this card, where here you are defending whatever this is to the point that you're bandaged up now. Here you're not bandaged up. Here you're bandaged up. So maybe, potentially, it's the universe's way of saying, if you stick around, this is coming. So, you're not going to do that. You are going to where happiness is. You are not going to stay in a place that is miserable. But now, on the good side of things, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. It's one of nostalgia, but I also believe it's caring and sharing, and it takes place inside of a community where I think there's possible community involvement. So you're moving away from this challenging life, going on to a place where you are happy and joyous. Okay? So I think that part is very, very nice. Moving away from the bad and into the good. Okay, let's get a charm. And I never look, so I have no idea. Beautiful. Look. The angels are with you, and they are guiding you and helping you. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps. Have a great time. Much love. Bye.